Kunanyi, Mount Wellington, is so deeply etched into the landscape of Hobart that it is impossible to imagine the city without it. The mountain was initially called Table Hill or Table Mountain before the 1820s, when it was officially called Mount Wellington. In 2013, the mountain was given the dual name of Kunanyi Mount Wellington in accordance with the Tasmanian government's dual naming policy, which pairs indigenous names, where known, with colonial names. Tectonic movements and volcanic activity formed Kunanyi Mount Wellington millions of years ago. Erosion has since exposed its most prominent feature, the organ pipes, a thick horizontal sheet of dolerite on the eastern face. Tasmanian Aboriginals were the first humans to lay eyes on the mountain. They called it kunanyi or poorawetter. Aboriginal artefacts have been found in the mountain's foothills in recent times. In 1788, William Bligh, the British Royal Navy officer who was commander of the HMS Bounty at the time of the well-known mutiny on that ship, became the first white man to note the mountain's existence. Since the establishment of Hobart in 1804, the springs, located halfway up Kunanyi Mount Wellington, have provided fresh, clean water to the local population. A hotel was built there in 1907 at a cost of £3,300, but it burned down in the 1967 Black Tuesday bushfires and was never rebuilt. The land it stood on is now just a flat, grassy area. The mountain was greatly exploited for its natural resources during the 19th century. People began voicing concerns about the depletion of its resources around 1870, but it was not until 1906 that the mountain was officially declared a protected area. In 1895, renowned meteorologist Clement built the first weather station on Kunanyi Mount Wellington. It burnt down in 1909, but its remains can still be seen today. Several walking tracks had been built on the mountain by 1930. Pinnacle Road, the road that takes you all the way up to the top of the mountain, was built between 1934 and 1936. Kunanyi Mount Wellington was devastated by the Black Tuesday bushfires in 1967, but its vegetation has since regrown and is now flourishing. Today, Kunanyi Mount Wellington is managed by the Wellington Park Management Trust, whose mission is to preserve the mountain's natural, cultural, recreational, tourism and drinking water qualities for their own value and for the safe enjoyment of all people.